Hello and welcome to part 5 of my build series of my IS300. This video was actually ready a month ago, but I hadn't added this speak, so this is actually out of date. Right now the bumper's been off, and I've actually been on the dyno, but there will be a video soon of that experience. I had a boost leak or two and some issue with the fuel, but it's being taken care of as we speak. This was from the exhaust work. Oops. And here my friend is welding on the bung for the wideband. It would probably been better to take it on as it's stainless steel, but I was a bit of a time crunch last year at this point because I wanted to be ready to attend Street Week Sweden 2025, but that didn't happen. But yeah, I digress. Yeah, I actually bought half or most of the exhaust from my friend with the E34 2JC, and we mixed and matched and made an exhaust for the IS from that. I ended up buying quite a bit of stainless steel pipe, but it's a very nice sounding exhaust. Maybe a bit too loud, but more about that later. Yeah, and here you can actually see most of the exhaust. It consists of a vibrant muffler, as you see here, the black box there, and the silencer. Can't remember the brand, but whatever. And the 200 cell or 100 cell, no, 200 cell race cat that had been stretched from the normal 3-inch to 4-inch. So there should be no bottlenecks other than the cat itself. And yeah, you saw a bit of the turbo there. Yeah, it is quite a bit tedious work. I think it took most of the day to get this ready. And yeah, as you see here, the intercooler mount was being done up. And yeah, here it's actually being tagged. Still not sure why I didn't do that on the bung, but whatever. Sorry for the brightness. I could add a filter, but I guess you're used to it, right? Whoops. I guess a part that's pretty obvious is that it's pretty time consuming to do all the more tedious work. It's one thing to piece the build together, but actually doing it is another story. You're dealing with various qualities of the steel or aluminum. Nope, aluminium it's called. I'm not doing that. And here I'm just grinding off the wells. I later gave them some protection in form of some paint. Some VHT paint actually. Yeah, it's not easy to do with one hand. I'm not quite sure why I didn't stop. Oh, here's some picture of the cat. Yeah, the flex pipe, and also inside where you can see the cat, the filtering. Actually looks pretty decent with V-band and nice wells. And here's the shifter for the BMW gearbox. And here you can see I've painted the wells. Probably should have painted all, but yeah, it's coming pretty nice together. Here I'm showing the exhaust mounted, at least some of it, or most of it. And here I'm showing the gearbox mount that I've made. And yeah, the gearbox is pretty dirty. I've watched it since. It's a diesel gearbox, so I don't know how many miles it's done. And you can see the PMC adapter kit as well. Whoops. And you can see the BMW specification for the oil. And yeah, more of the shifter. And here's the pedal for the drive-by-wire. And a cheap glue gun help out with that. It was $3 or something like that. And here my friend from JE Performance printed a mount for the pedal. It was somebody's design, but he printed it for me. I actually had to trim it a bit, but I made it work. And here I'm figuring out how to run the power wires for the alternator and so on. And here's my improvised fuel hanger. I ended up using one from Corolla and modifying that instead. And here's some more wiring. And yeah, these are the bolts for the knock sensors from Bosch. And I'm gonna end this video with a short clip of my friend C34 with a 2J. And I hope to see you in the next part. It's gonna be out very soon. I'm sorry for the delay. Thank you and bye bye.